I never imagined the secretary would break down like that, her shoulders shaking, her breath catching in tiny, frightened sobs that bounced off the glass walls of my husband's office. I was kneeling on the floor wiping away black scuff marks when she bent toward me, mascara streaks turning her face into a warning sign. "Get under the desk," she whispered, voice trembling. "He's about to meet someone, and you need to hear what he's been hiding." Her fear pressed against me more than her words. I slid beneath the desk just as the door opened. Even from down there, I could smell the cologne I once loved on him, a scent that used to mean affection, but now felt like a reminder that he'd pushed me out of our home like I was an unneeded suitcase. 3 months earlier, he had ended our marriage with the emotional temperature of a frozen stone. No argument, no explanation, nothing. Just a stiff posture and a voice that carried someone else's confidence. "You're unstable, Mira. The kids need a solid routine. Stay with your sister for now." He didn't even face me as he packed my belongings. When I pleaded with him not to tear our family apart, he didn't flinch. I was still fighting for us. He had already moved on. When we met years ago, Daniel had been driven, full of ambition and determination. He admired my strength, and I admired his hunger for success. I stepped back from my career to support his business dreams, raise our children, and poured everything I had into helping him build a life he wanted. But now I was cleaning the very office I helped him imagine just to buy groceries. The irony wrapped itself around me tightly. The signs had begun before he threw me out. Late nights, sudden business trips, expensive suits he never discussed with me. And then there was the missing wedding ring. He'd worn it for 12 years without taking it off, yet suddenly it was gone. "Allergies," he said. He forgot I was the one who chose it. Titanium, allergy-proof. The final blow came the day I saw a message pop up on his phone before the screen locked. "I can't wait until she's out of the picture. Then we'll finally be free." No name, just a heart emoji. That was all it took to shatter everything he'd made me believe. I didn't confront him. I didn't scream. I became silent. And silence makes you notice things others assume you won't. He started moving assets, hiding money, adjusting documents. He thought my grief made me blind. Instead, it made me sharper. I collected everything. Papers he tossed, emails he printed, meeting schedules, receipts, even the voice notes he carelessly recorded. Slowly, I pieced together his plan. He wasn't just replacing me. He was attempting to remove me entirely from the company I helped him build, gifting my place to someone working in the same building. When he stopped child support, I took the cleaning job here. He thought it would humiliate me. He didn't realize it gave me access. People talk openly when they think the cleaner is invisible. I used that invisibility like a shield. And that's when the secretary, Lena, broke. She had finally realized she was just another stepping stone for him. "He's meeting someone dangerous today," she whispered to me, shaking. "Someone who thinks he can take over this company." I didn't fully understand until I heard Daniel's voice a moment later. "Don't worry," he said confidently. "My wife is out of the way. The kids aren't a problem. Once the board approves the restructure, you'll be CEO. Consider this my repayment." Repayment, as a betrayal was a transaction. Then the investor's voice, cold, dismissive. "You're just temporary, Daniel. After this, we won't need you." So the man who thought he was upgrading his life was being played himself. Perfect. From under the desk, I recorded every word. When the meeting ended, I stood up slowly. Daniel's eyes widened. "Mira, what are you doing here?" I held up my phone. I could have told him I was cleaning. I could have said I was surviving. Instead, I hit play. His own voice filled the room. The fear on his face grew with every sentence. He reached out for the phone, but I stepped back. "You erased me," I said softly. "But you forgot who built everything you're standing in." His face drained of color. I sent the recording to the board, his investor, his lawyer, and, just for personal satisfaction, his mother. Within hours, security escorted Daniel out of the building while the employees watched. He looked back at me once, shocked and tiny in a way I'd never seen before. "Mira, please." Too late. He threw me out of his home. I removed him from the empire he only pretended to build. Now I sit in what used to be his corner office. The board's choice to replace him, not out of pity, but because they finally saw the truth. Lena doesn't cry anymore. My children sleep peacefully again. And Daniel finally understands the one lesson he never expected. The woman he tried to break wasn't weak. She was patient. I didn't destroy him. I simply replaced him. And I did it the same way he tried to erase me. Quietly, strategically, completely. I don't disappear. I rewrite